Good evening. This is the July 17th meeting of the Finance Committee. On our agenda tonight, we have 3 items: reorganization, review and vote on transfer requests, and minutes. So we don't have a full complement tonight because Kim Holstrom's not here. So I leave it to everyone else. Do you want to reorganize tonight, or do you want to wait till the next meeting?
I think in the interest, because I believe you have to be here to accept or decline any nomination, so it probably makes sense to do that when we have a full host of people to talk about it.
I understand. Anyone else?
Is that the case, that someone has to be here in order to?
I don't think you can vote anyone into a position without them accepting the nomination.
I've never run into.
At least under
that.
assuming we use like Robert's Rules of Order, I believe you have to accept the nomination.
Then perhaps we should wait, if that's what people. And we can just do it at our next meeting, okay? Or
Would we be able to take care of one position and work on the second when that other person is here?
yes, right? We can do one position and not both, can we? Or not?
Or reorganization, you'd rather have done all at once?
I would keep them together.
Okay. All right, so we'll do it next time we meet, which if not in August, will be in September. So continuing then, let's look at transfer requests. The first one tonight is from the Police Department, and I see Lieutenant Lemon is here. And there are 2 items on this. The first is a transfer from publications account, cleaning it out, $1,001.26, transferring it to building and ground repair to cover year-end HVAC repair. I see the next transfer is also Does anyone have any questions? Do you want to, actually, Lieutenant Lemon, will you come just tell us about the HVAC?
Hi, everybody. There really isn't much to tell other than it's been a dog of a system ever since we've been inside the building. It's given us a lot of problems. We're just trying to keep it patched together until it can either be replaced or maybe someday we'll be lucky enough to end up at another facility. But this was just to close out the repairs that we've had to make at the end of the year.
Does this cover the full bill?
I'm told that it does.
Okay. All right. Do I hear a motion to recommend? Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The next account,
Very much.
you're welcome, is from travel, police travel, $75.19, also going to building ground repair, also to cover year-end HVAC repair. Questions?
The second one.
Oh, it's just a
Do I
second.
hear a motion? Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
We should
thanks.
take it up together. All right, I see Mr. Coyle here, and I see a few transfers. First one I see is the Facility Maintenance Division. From the part-time custodian account, transfer into the skilled labor differential account, amount requested $260.74, and the part-time custodian account has just over $10,000. And this transfer will eliminate the deficit. Any questions? Motion?
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Okay, the next transfers are both going in, are the DPW golf course, and they're both going into seasonal golf. So I believe we can take these together, correct? We take them
Yes.
together? Yes, okay. So do I hear a motion that we take these transfers together?
Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. So the first is, an amount is coming from the contingency account. The contingency account is getting cleaned out. The transfer is $4,519.26. This will go to seasonal golf, and this transfer will reduce the deficit. The next is an amount coming from golf course maintenance. Golf course maintenance has $4,706.76, and the amount coming out requested is $212.05, also going to seasonal golf, and this will eliminate the deficit. Questions?
Motion to approve?
Your second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, another DPW transfer, highway. From the wages account, which has $34,583 in it, the amount requested is $359.25 going into the overtime account, and that's to eliminate the deficit in that account.
It was an error.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Next is from the DPW Parks Department. The first is coming from the seasonal line item that has $2,861.05. The amount requested is $560.53. It's going into labor parks, and that will eliminate the deficit in that account. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And the last transfer for the DPW is also from the seasonal account, and now that the amount requested is $402.70 going into the overtime account. Do I hear any questions or motion?
That's also for the deficit, I'm assuming. There's no description on the transfer.
For the overtime, yes, a deficit.
To eliminate deficit?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Mr. Coyle.
Have a good evening.
You too. Let's see, I have cable access next. By the way, all these transfers are fiscal year 2019. This is also a fiscal year 2019 transfer. Cable access part-time wages, which has $6,050. The amount requested is $1,128.43 going into the salary account to meet bylaw FY19 COLA and evaluation consideration. Any questions? Or do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Let's see, Assessor's Office. Both of these transfers from the Assessor's Office for fiscal year 19, both of them are going into the update reval line item. Do I hear a motion to take these together?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the first is coming from map updating, which has $350 in it. The amount requested is $350 going into update reval to cover ongoing work for certification and reevaluation. The next transfer comes from training courses. The present balance in the account is $1,027.50, and that's also the amount requested, $1,027.50, going into update reval to cover ongoing work for certification and reevaluation. Any questions, or do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Let's see, General Services is next. And these 4 transfers are coming out of, well, some are coming from streetlights, but they're all going different places. The first transfer is coming from streetlights, which has a balance of $41,535.25, and the amount requested is $5,000, and that's going to the telephone line, and that's to meet anticipated costs for the June fiscal year 19 final invoice. Do I hear a motion or any questions?
Motion to approve.
Second, oh, go ahead.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The next is coming from streetlights, which I guess would have $36,533.25, and the amount requested $691.42 going to the electricity account to meet expected costs for the June final invoice. Do I hear a motion or questions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. The third transfer, also from streetlights, which now has a balance of just over $36,000, or just under. We are requesting, the request is for $513 to go to the water sewer heating line to pay anticipated costs for fiscal June bill. A motion or questions?
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks. All right, and the last, for the general services, this amount is coming from building maintenance. Building maintenance has $7,943.20 in it. The amount requested is $1,536.74. That's going to equipment maintenance to pay year-end costs for copier leases and maintenance. Do I hear a motion or questions?
I have one question. Ed, did we up the budget for printers for the next fiscal year?
Yes.
It's kind of a big transfer. I don't have my...
I know we upped it in the current fiscal year. Let me just take a quick look. Okay, that is equipment maintenance. Current appropriation for FY19, the year that you're addressing now, is 17. We upped it to $25,000 next year.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah. I feel like we have a
We
lot
knew
of
we had
these
some
transfers.
new obligations,
Okay.
and that's part of the reason for these transfers, because we had to replace a copier at the senior center and 2 copies here at Town Hall.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. All right, and the last transfer we have is for fiscal year 2020. This is a request for transfer from the reserve account. The amount requested is, it's for the deputy chief salary account. The amount requested is $914.21, and that reason for the transfer is a COLA and performance evaluation adjustments. Okay, do I hear questions or a motion?
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, so that's the transfers. Do we have minutes, or you sent them? No, we don't have any. We don't have any minutes? Okay. Anything else we should know? When do you expect us meeting again?
So, as a result of some settlements on some contracts that we recently negotiated, I believe at your next meeting, whenever that may be, we'll be bringing in transfers to address our obligations under those agreements, including, and that's what the chief did with the deputy. There's a 1% consideration on a performance evaluation. We have to address all of the bylaw employees for that same consideration, as well as those union contracts. The chief has addressed his obligations because fire was one of the first ones settled. So we have to prepare and do an analysis on the financial impact as a result of new payroll going into effect on July 1. Those new values are incumbent, so we know what those shortfalls are. So we'll be bringing some transfers to you at your next meeting. That will probably be late August, early September, if I were to guess.
Okay.
I know the Board of Selectmen will probably open up the warrant at their next meeting on August 12th. Is it August 12th? At which time, the warrant will be open probably for a period of 2 weeks, and we'll have a better handle on what the asks are going to be and how that's going to impact the fall town meeting. So at some point, you'll have to take a position on those warrant articles. Typically, we have a late October, middle to late October fall town meeting. The warrant has to go out 2 weeks prior to that town meeting, so your recommendations would probably be somewhere middle to late September. So whether we can hold off until then, maybe we can, maybe we can't. We'll keep you plugged in.
Okay, so the date of the meeting has not been set?
No.
But they'll set it, okay, when they open the warrant? Okay. All right, any questions?
Are all the union contracts settled?
No.
Okay.
We still have 3 that are not settled.
Would it make sense for us to try and kind of have another meeting for us late late July to try and settle all the reorganization in advance of a lot of the stuff coming up.
Maybe we should wait till we have transfers.
So I know we had our major bill schedule, that's why a lot of these values are on. There is a mini one next week for any ones that may trickle in. If it does result in one or two accounts that may pop, I don't know if your committee will, would suggest that the chair do verbals if they don't impact the reserve account, like we have done in the past.
Yeah, so,
So we would send an email
Certainly.
at that point? Yep,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm hoping not to expect that to happen, but you never know.
So I guess we'll wait and see, and if there's a need for a meeting at the end of July, we'll do that. Otherwise, I guess we'll shoot for late August to address the transfers regarding the contracts, and then I would think we'd want 2 meetings, because looking at the warrant might be a meeting in itself. Just thinking, okay? All right. Questions?
Motion to adjourn?
second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.